Well, welcome back, babies. We're here again doing some cool herbal stuff. Got a little something to get off my chest. Started my little, maybe this is TMI, but this is a woman's channel and you gonna get it. Started my little monthly friend about 36.8 minutes ago. As I was setting this setup up, I filmed the video right before this, but it's also like day 1,000 of the coronavirus quarantine. And so getting the energy to like wash my hair and put on a clean shirt is a lot already. So that on top of I'm having like massive cramps. And then all of a sudden I have like this, I don't know what it is, but it, like anything can set me off, not set me off, but things that wouldn't normally irritate me, like, oh my God. So I'm putting all this together. And I am not a videographer at all. It like takes a lot. There's a camera there. There's like a tripod. There's a little light thingamajiggy. That took me like 30 minutes to set up. I'm about to press play and like out walks my husband in and out from the balcony, like literally 6 times in 20 seconds. And finally I'm like, what are you doing? Like you can see what's happening here. But, oh, I'm sorry. Like I'm smoking some meat on the grill. And I'm like, okay, well, you knew I was going to do this. I was like, how much longer till it's ready? He's like, according to my calculations, between 7 and like 20 minutes. I'm like, between 7 and 20, like, anyway. So he's finally done with that. I poured my cocktail in the meantime. I'm a little hot on account of what's going on in my body. But what we're going to do here today is we're going to press some herbs. So you may have seen my video a few weeks ago when we made this beautiful fire cider. And now what we're going to do is we're going to decant it off, strain it out, and add the honey. And so I just wanted to show you how to do that. So up until today, I have always strained my herbs by hand, the old school way. So I use some sort of receptacle and one of these wire mesh double strainers. And I literally put this on here, open the top. I also sometimes, if there's, the fire cider doesn't have fine particles, but if I'm straining something with very small herb fragments, I also will put a big piece of cheesecloth right here and put it through there, and then you squeeze the holy crap out of it. It is a very tedious process if you have a lot of herbs. It's messy, and if you've got stuff like vinegar, your hands stink for like 2 days. If you've got something like elderberry, your hands get all stained. So I finally broke and I bought my own tincture press. Guys, I'm so excited. It was like 80 bucks on Amazon. It's called it's a EJWOX, EJWOX. It was 80 bucks. This is a 0.8 gallon herb press. And you can also press nut milks. If you make cheese at home, you can press cheese. You can press soft fruits. You can make cold pressed juices in here. It says you can't use like really hard stuff like carrots unless you first grate it up. So if you don't want to splurge on a really expensive Breville juicer or something like that, this is a really good alternative. It also says you could press juice for wine, which you know I'm going to try. I'm back here experimenting. Y'all can come over and we can have a little speakeasy. So anyways, my stuff has been brewing for about 4 weeks. And what we want to do is we're going to take, there's a little inside part that's looks like a colander, and then there's the drum, and then there's a little spout here where the juice comes out. So what you do is it comes with this cool like straining bag. If you've ever strained nut milks, this is what you use, and you put all this stuff and you just squeeze the living crap out of it. So here we're going to just put it around the barrel. Yee. And then you stick it right here, and then there's a plate here that will screw down and it will mash everything up. So I'm gonna strain it into this empty jar. Drink break. And let's open this bad boy up. Now, I was thinking that since my husband Wayne messed up everything earlier, I'm gonna mess with him. If you know him, you know that the smell of vinegar literally makes him sick. Like I can't even pour salad dressing on a salad in the kitchen if he's out there. We can't cook with anything with vinegar. That means no ketchup, no mustard. If I ate a pickle in front of him, he would literally throw up. So I kind of want to get him back and make him come in here while I'm pouring this. But I hear he's back there with his friends working out. I swear to God, it sounds like he's sacrificing a goat back there, the way he's breathing. But let's see. Hey, babe! Bird, I need your help really quick. Hey, babe! I really need you really quick to help me. All right, let's see. I need you to come here really quick. Can you help pour this for me?
Yeah. Is it? Come on, man.
Are you going to just walk in front of my camera like that?
I didn't know you're still rolling.
That's what you get for messing up my video earlier.
Ugh.
No, I was going to smell.
Are you encouraging people to do this at their own homes?
Vinegar, I just want you to know, don't you mess with me. Oh, he just wants to show you his new abs. Get out of here. Woo! He's over there gagging. Okay, suddenly I feel a lot better. So anyways, we're going to pour off most of our liquid. And now that's about all the liquids that's left. So now what we want to do, there's a lot of really good liquid still stuck in the lemons and the onions and the peppers, and we just want to squeeze the bejesus out of that so that we don't waste any of this good herbal vinegar. So we're going to stick the hose in there. And again, you don't have to use this thing. You're welcome to just use your own strainer at home. So then, take this out. I'm new at this, you guys, so I'm probably gonna get this all over the place, but whatever, it's fine. Pour this into here. Pour all the, oh, this is really potent. I love the smell. Oh, Jesus Christ. I done dropped some stuff on the floor. He's gonna lose his whole mind, you guys. His whole mind. After I use vinegar in the house, I have to like sage my house, burn fire, because he like will not come out of that back. If he can smell even a smidge of vinegar, it makes him so sick. I am so mean. I am a bad wife, but also I like to laugh, so. So we got a bunch of herbal stuff in there. Ooh, actually I bet it tastes good. Mmm. That's like a pickled onion. That's bomb. Get the rest. Sorry this is taking so long, but hey, this is my first time using this press, so be patient with me. So there, I got all the stuff out, minus this here lemon that fell on the ground. Gonna mash it in there. All right. So, ooh, this is very potent. All right, so now all you gotta do is get to twisting here. Oh, he is never gonna come out here again. You guys, I can't even tell you how potent this smell is. So now that I'm kind of buttoned up against the stuff in here, it's getting a little harder. It'd be easier with two people, but obviously Wayne's not gonna come back here and help me. Oh my God, you guys, the juice is coming out. I'm so excited right now. Ooh, I am mashing it. Okay, so everything that comes out after here, so right now we're at about 4 cups. This is all juice I would have lost or would have had to have squeezed by hand. So this is why it's really important that you press your tinctures, because you know, our herbs are so precious. They're full of good medicine, and some of the herbs are, you know, hard to find. So that when you are steeping your herbs in a tincture, which I'll teach you how to make at some point, you know, you're steeping them for a month, sometimes more. You don't want to waste any tiny little bit of that precious medicine. So this helps you. Ooh, dang, you guys. We're already upwards of 1.5 cups of more juice. And also, if you have an herbal business, you know, fire cider sells sometimes, you know, up to $20 for just like 8 ounces. So 8 ounces the cup. I just got another 20 bucks out of that little squeeze right there, which helps me keep my herbal business going. And yeah, this will be a lot easier with 2 people, but I think I'm on his bad side right now. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna get. Well, dang, that was like another half a cup. You guys, I am so happy right now. All right, I'll get the rest in a minute. But the next step for fire cider, if you want to add honey, I always add honey because it just really tastes good, and it's also, honey has a lot of good properties, antiviral, and it's really soothing on the throat. So what you'll do next is add honey to taste. And so my fire cider turned out pretty red because I put hibiscus flower in it. Most fire cider is a little more kind of an orange color. So I'm just gonna add a couple scoops of honey. This is unfiltered raw honey. Doesn't really look a lot like kind of the honey you get at a regular store, but this is unfiltered and unheated, so it's kind of thick. But that's usually about enough. And then you could just taste it to see. All right. I did not bring a little cup, so I'm going to pour a little in here to taste it. See if it's a tasty one. Oh my God. You guys, that is so good. Don't forget that once you're done doing that, you can add a little more honey if you want. You're gonna put a top on. For apple cider vinegar, you wanna put a plastic top, or if you only have a metal top, you're gonna wanna put some sort of either a paper towel or something underneath so it doesn't rust. The acid and the vinegar will rust your metal tops. And you wanna put a label on it, say what it is, what's in it, and the date that you bottled it. That's it. Thank y'all for listening. I'm gonna go apologize to my husband. Love ya. Okay, you guys, I just finally got enough gumption together to film a video on how to press your herbal tinctures, and I pressed a big batch of fire cider. It's already been a rough day. I finished, was just about to join my workout group, was bringing my jar, half a gallon of fire cider that I took so long to make, and it's been sitting for a month. And now I have fire cider all over the counter, all over the floor. It's messy in here because I was filming. All down the back, into the sink. Yeah, that's my phone case. That's what's left of my fire cider. Not sure if I should laugh or cry or just drink.